Good morning, students. Today we will be doing the chapter 4, that is Advanced Features of Word Processor Part 2, and there were some portions which were left in the last lecture. These are the highlighted corners, you can say, on page 45 as well as page 47. So these portions, they were left last time, I could not explain, so today we will be doing it. The first one is let's know more. Word allows us to change the order of two or more overlapping objects. To do so, click on the bring forward and send back option in the arrange group on the format tab. So I taught you how to insert shapes last time. So this thing has to do with that. Now suppose, how can you insert a shape? We will go to insert tab, and in insert tab we are going to click on shape. So this drop down box is going to open. Suppose I select one smiley, so this smiley is going to come. One more shape can be there, like if I need more than one shape, then again on shapes I will go. Suppose I click on any one of the shapes. Okay, find this. So now we have two shapes, children, and you see that these both shapes are being, like the previous shape, the shape at the back is being overlapped by this arrow. So if I want to bring this smiley to the front, what will I do? I will click on it and I will then go to bring to front. On arrange group, there is an option bring to front. So you can see that the smiley, it is here. Now if you want to bring this arrow to the foreground, then again you will click on this arrow, then you will click on bring to front, and the arrow will come in the foreground. So this is how you can use this option, and these two options, like bring to front, send to back, they are present on format tab. Next is know the fact. To maintain the height and width ratio of a shape, hold down the shift key while you drag the shape. If you want that the shape that you select, it should be proportionate, it should be in ratio. Usually what happens, if we select any shape, if the smiley is there, the face can get long and we have to adjust it. But if you want that it should be proportionate, how can we do that? While selecting the shape, if you keep the shift key pressed, where is the shift key on the keyboard? This key, if you keep it pressed along while dragging the shape, it will be in proper ratio. So it will be properly in proper ratio in all the proportions. So this is the usage of the shift key. Next is let's know more. You can also highlight the text by selecting it, then clicking on the text highlight color on the home tab. What does this option mean? On the home tab, children, there is an option of text highlight color. What it does, it make a text look like as if it was marked with a highlighter pen. You people use highlighter pens in your books to highlight something. The same purpose can be done with this option. How we will do? We will first select the text, then we will go to any color you want, and you see that the color that you select, your text will get highlighted in that color. On page 47, you can enhance the appearance of your document by inserting pictures in it. To do so, click on the insert picture option, choose the desired picture from the insert picture dialog box and click on the insert button. If you want to directly add any picture into your document, it's very simple how you would do it. You will go to insert tab, there is an option picture. So the picture library will open. Suppose I want these penguins, so click on it and then click on insert. So see, the picture will be inserted in your document. Next we come to let's know more. To insert symbols and special characters in Word document, select the insert, then go to symbols, then choose symbol drop down button. Click on more symbol option, choose the desired symbol from the symbol dialog box and click on the insert button. Word has a gallery of different symbols. This is the gallery and these are the different symbols. How we can choose the symbols? First we will go to Insert tab. After that we will go to Symbols. On the Symbols group, then you can see that there are different symbols. Click on More Symbols and this symbol dialog box will open. This is the symbol dialog box. Now it has a variety of symbols. Whichever symbol you want, you can choose from this symbol. What you will do, you just simply have to click on that symbol and click on Insert. So you see this symbol, it gets inserted in your document. Next option we have that for bullets, if we want to apply a picture as a bullet or any symbol as a bullet, how we can do that? Here in the Home tab, there is an option of bullets. You will go to Define New Bullet. After that, here if you want a symbol to be set as your bullet, suppose I choose this heart shape. Okay, so you can see that this heart-shaped bullet is inserted in the document. Now what will happen if you will type something, then if you will go to the next line, automatically this heart bullet is going to come. So this is the function of bullet. We can use any symbol that we want for as a bullet in our document. So children, this was it with the chapter. So now complete chapter is over. Exercises I already have sent. You must have noted the exercises in your book and notebooks.